Hi there. So I'm not in the mood to go with whole laptops, and I want to build these ones because I receive emails, people want them, so if I don't build them I can't send them. I'll be in a minute back. Hi guys. Who wants a beer? Who wants a beer? So yeah, I'm going to build this tonight because people are waiting for the gadgets. So if I don't build them, I'll not have them. So what I build here is the stencil that can slide out the PCB, which I'm gonna put solder paste on. Then I slide in the next one because I need to build like two of them. Paste it quick, take it out, and put the past components on. Uh, Hi Klaus, look. Black Horse Repairs. Building a project, my favorite. Yeah, I'm building this gadget with the voltage, pulse voltage injector for short finder. Like usually, no opener, so I need to use a screwdriver for opener. No opener and no opener. So I'm going to get a screwdriver as an opener. Right, that's done. I hope everybody has a beer. Everybody enjoy a nice Saturday. And here we go. We have the beer ready. Cheers, guys. Yeah, this is the version 2 improvement. All right, so first, what I need to do, I might go time to time to check a little bit my little boy. So first I need to get ready the parts. So first I need to get ready the parts. So which one is this one? It's not the one I need. It's not the one I need. What happened here? They stick together. All right. So first of all, I'm gonna need the LEDs. So LEDs, this is one. That's the second. Then I think this one are the one I need. Let me give a quick look on him. So where is that my helping guy? Yeah, these one are. Resistors. Let's dig in this bag. Do I have 5Ks over here? Anyone spot the 5K over here? I see 5.1. I can't spot the 5K. Right, no problem. We can use the 5.1. Who else is there? Nice color. Yeah, it's a purple one. Let me find the 5.1 over here. That's not an easy job, right? Not an easy job to find the 5.1 over here. 3.9. Alright, you know what I do? I do like that. So I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna put them in. Let me get a board to understand all the value that I need. That if I'm here, at least I get all the value that I need. Right, 15 ohm we don't need, 300 ohm we don't need, 91K no, 120 no, 3K no, 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 15K, no, the 20K then. So what everyone is doing, got me one of those bottle openers. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Ralph Martinez, how are you? Where are the 5.1? So I need 5.1, 1K, and 10K. Let's find them. 5.1, 20K, and 1K. It's hard to find them, man. It's not. It's not. Hard to find them, man. It's 20 ohm, 120 ohm, 9.1K. 51 ohm. Where are you're gonna see that they're gonna be probably the last ones. Like always happen like that. When you look for something, always coming the last one. Always you get them the last ones. And always they're gonna be the last ones. And not these ones. Not this one. What the heck? Almost finishing. So missing the 5.1 in this set. Really? It's just bought it recently. I just received it this week. And look, I don't find any 5.1K in this set. What the heck? Missing, man. And look, here it says 5.1. It's there. And it's missing. Oh, sorry, guys. That's the old one. Here's the new one. Sorry, guys. I'm confused now. That's the new one. This is the old one. That's why I was missing all the resistors that I need from this. Because I used them already. Sorry. I get confused. I put all together here and I get confused. This is the new kit. This is the new kit. So we have them there, 4.1. Yeah. See, my mistake. Yeah, I can use the 4.7, but they were all also those ones where they were not there. Because I just bought this kit. I received it on Monday, I believe. And I was surprised. Where is it? But I opened the old one that I already used them. So in this one definitely should be. Should be because I just received it on Monday, this kit. Should be here. Should be. Should be. Look, 5.1 is there. And I say I need 1K. And I think I saw it also, the 1K. Here we go. And 22K if I don't find the 20. This set has 20. Yeah, they have 20. So if I find the 20, I use the 20. If not, I can go 22. Yeah, definitely is not a big deal. I can use the 4.7 definitely. But if I have the 5.1, let's go with the 5.1. And if I find the 20, we go with 20. I can go with 22. But if the kit have the 20, let's use the 20. Look, it's there, 20K. So resistors, we are fine. Resistor, we are alright. LED okay. MOSFETs alright. Let me just clean the table and we start. We start putting everything together. It's not closing now. Okay guys, I hope that you don't mind that time to time I might need to leave the desk to check my little boy in the other room. Right, so I think we have everything what we need to start with. Right. I need a special tool. This one. I need the solder paste. And we're gonna test these ones that I just bought it. So I'm gonna build two kits. Gonna test one kit with this and the other kit with that one. Right. Solder paste, this one, everything is ready. So let's bring here that one to start applying the solder paste on. Right. We need to build two. Before starting, let's have a little beer. Okay. There, everything looks on the right shape. I can also zoom in. Let me zoom more in. And that we can see what we are doing. We can see what we are doing. Yeah, it's my special tool. Have a look. AAVBFES. Right. The tool looks great. And I say we're gonna do one board with this one and the other board with the other type of solder paste. Let's see the difference between them. Right. Let me get a nozzle over here. I think I can go with this one. But even I don't need a nozzle because I need to spread with that one. I don't need a nozzle. Oi, 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 oi. It has this rubber thing there. I should not have to push on the pusher there. I think it's quite too much. We can suck it back, no problem. Yeah, I can try to. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna try. No, because you cannot suck back this one. Think I'm gonna use the same one for both of them, and I'm gonna test this one on another day because I have too much here that I have enough for two boards. I have solder paste enough for two boards, so I'm gonna go with the same. Let's do also passes like that. Let's do passes like that. So I'm gonna use the same solder paste also for the other board. Yes, I was thinking the air will not push the paste out, but look like push it. So let me pass here, pass there, pass there. We put that one there. Lift the stencil. Clear out the board from there. Bring the other board. Slide it in. And let's fill up also this one with solder paste. I have enough to make both of the boards. First time for me to use this solder paste, so let's see how it goes. I never used it before, so we're gonna find out now how it works. Okay, let's pass it also opposite to all of them. And we clean. Think we should be all right. Right. Now everything what I need is just to slide in a board. Because if I don't put underneath the board, not be able to clean. In order to clean, I need to find like a bank card or something like that. Let me see if I can find something around here. Give me 1 minute, guys, to find something to clean there, and I need something like a bank card. If I find something around here, where I have something, let me have a look on these drawers. Should find something. I should find something. Usually I have that RFID cards around here doing projects with Arduino. I think I should find one around here. Let me get that box of drawers from the top. Let me have a quick look inside here. There's nothing. Where are my cards? The RFID cards. God knows where they are. All right. I think I'm gonna use actually my bank card. gonna use my rail card to clean. Because this I can mix it with another solder paste which I have in a can. I can mix it with this one. Definitely. Let me guys to zoom out to see what I'm doing, because I finished there the job. Right. Trying to don't throw this solder paste because it can be useful for other jobs. Right. This is a mechanic. Right. Now, alcohol and cleaning over here everything. Ta-da-ta-da-ta-ta. Sponges. Get the sponges. To clean this solder paste from the stencil. Who else join me? Cleaning the stencil. And now we need the Kimtech wipe. Kimtech wipe. Right. Let's clean also this board. And ready to go next step. Ready to go with the next step. So, how is the stream in 1044 and 1444? Because first time to stream on a higher resolution. Okay, let's clean also this guy. Put it back on his place. Here I can see that is not dropping any. I'm not dropping any frame. So if you confirm that is doing well, that will be great. Right. So next step. Next step is to clean the board. Right. This board needs to go back to this box. stencil needs to go back to its box. All right. Stencil needs to go to its box. Right. Like there to don't get bent. Maybe alcohol and easy chip will work. Very smooth for, so that's good. At least I can start doing some high quality resolution videos, because I was staggered by that camera, which I got a nice idea for that camera. Let me show you over here what I mean. You can see from this angle, that view. So that's why PCBWay was sent you two boxes. Yeah, that's the way how they ripping off the customers. Charging twice for shipping, charging twice for the items you order, because I place one time order. That's the same Gerber file to make me the PCB and to make me the stencil. And then suddenly I get that I need to pay separate for everything. I say, what the heck is going on? Right. So with this one we are done, guys. Let me clear the desk ready for the next step. And we're gonna need the tweezer to place components in place. We don't need this one anymore. And garbage goes there. Let me go through a bit through the chat and have a little beer. Don't show it on camera. What to don't show in the camera? Don't show it on camera. I can't understand. About what you was camera and sound is great. Good deal. Okay. And you asked me there to don't show in camera. I don't know what. I really don't know what do you mean. Don't show in the camera what. Okay, guy. I was planning to use this solder for a board and this solder for another board, but apparently they give this pusher with the rubber, and I was expecting that it was gonna push the solder out when this reach here. Actually, the pressure here push it already the thing. It's not a credit card. It's my rail card. Sometimes when I use the train, it's a rail card. It's not my credit card. It's a rail card. You cannot do nothing with this. It's a rail card. All right. Boom. So with this one we are done. Now let's have a look how look the solder paste under the microscope. Let's see if it's looking everything nice. Right, so let's go there. Let's put the microscope in. Let's see if the solder paste did well or not. Turn on the light. Someone unplug my lights. I think it's my little boy, he play here. Turn on the lights. Turn on the lights. Let's get to the microscope. Let me focus. Right. So solder paste as the MOSFETs, 20K resistor, resistors, and the tiny LEDs. Looking great, right? Let's see the other one. Oh, something is a bit weird on that LEDs. Resistor okay. And here MOSFETs alright. Okay, so just give me a second, guys, because I need to adjust something over here. Need to adjust something over there. Right? There. There. Looking good, right? I might need to... Where is the remote control for this one? I might need to do this one and this one. This one and this one. Right. Right. So, we are going to put the parts on the PCB. So, where is my tweezer for this job? There's my tweezer for this job. So I'm going to put first this where is 680 ohms is the minimum value that you can put because it's driving the LED, but it will gonna be the higher brightness. So 1K, it will gonna bring the brightness somewhere on the middle, like not too much bright, no neither too much dim, but 680 ohms, definitely gonna be so bright the LEDs. So this is the 1K, yeah. Let's put the 1K down there. And I think it's good to use my latest tweezer, which I got them from real life as well. I like the tweezer, how they look, these ones. So let's go the 1K. Always need to clean my tweezers. I forgot to clean the tweezers. Let me clean the tweezers because they are sticky. And now they will not be any more sticky. I have one or two there. Move this board around, get the other board. Let's put there one or two. one or two. Put the second one or two over there. Right, now let's put the 5.1 case. So 5.1 case. Okay, this solder paste claim that is melting point 150 degree. Let's have a look if it's true. Let's have a look if it's true. Yes, I had other solder paste, but the lowest melting point that I found, it was 180 degrees. I was surprised to see this one in 150 degrees. All right. Now let's put this 5K to the other board. Right, let's get them in the board. Sorry guys, I'm not talking because I'm focusing on what I'm doing over here. As soon as I place all these components, I'm gonna look a bit on the chat and have a look what we need to talk about. Just let me focus on what I'm doing right now here. Right, resistors are there. Now I'm gonna put the MOSFETs. Let's put in the MOSFETs. Come on. I guess there is tape. There is tape. There is tape. Okay, so we need two per boards. So Let's put them there. MOSFET 1. MOSFET 2. Also the other board. MOSFET 1. MOSFET 2. Now let's put the 20K resistors, 2 pieces per each. 2 pieces per each. All right. So 20Ks are these ones. No. Right. And now the LEDs. But I need to remember on the LEDs. Okay. So the green. Oh no. What happened to my light? My power supply get busted. I was sure. I was sure that was gonna happen, that one. Really? Alright. Stay like that until I'm gonna finish. Power supply of my LEDs lights gone. Sorry guys for that. So it needs to be the green in there. So first is the red one and then the green. So this is the red LED, which needs to go there. Then the green one. This is the green LED. I need to get a power supply. Here I need to put the 20K and the LEDs. Let's put also these ones. 20K. And the LEDs down here. And the LEDs down here. Sorry, my power supply that from my lights went busted. I'm gonna fix it later. Let's get this one done. So we have the red LED, and let's put the green LED. And we have the green LED. Like so, everything is made it up. Everything is made up. And my lights get busted. Actually, the power supply, so I need to get a power supply. Oh, what's happening here? What happened also with my overhead camera? To get activated, what happened to it? Let me try again. Oh, it's there back. Overheated. No, it's not overheated. The power supply, I know that was making a noise. I'm pretty sure the capacitor I need to change. And you know that is a switching mode power supply, 12 volts, 5 amps. And the biggest capacitor, that one at 400 volts, I'm pretty sure is old and gone. And I need to change it. So I use this one and this one. These two. Pitco, hi, how are you? You are new over here. Dream Spec, also new. Hi, hope you are enjoying. Power supply repair. Let's go. Let me finish these ones, and then if we still have time, we're gonna look at that power supply. But I don't have the capacitors that the 400 volts. I need to order. That's the problem. I know I have capacitors, but the 400 volts, I was not ordering too many because I was not doing too much of those ones. So everything looks great on these boards. So everything what I need to do is to bring the hot plate here, power on the hot plate, and do the job. But before getting there, let me get all the parts back in the box. We get the parts back in the box because as the components, we are done with them. And let's drink a little bit of beer. I have another power supply, it's not any problem, but it's not 5 amps. It's only 2 amp, so this one can drive me only one light. For both lights I need 5 amps. So I have one the same like this one, only that is bigger a bit, that do 5 amp, and you know the biggest capacitor there, that one. And I look on this one, it's not the same like in that one. This one has 10 microfarads, that one has 47 microfarads. Now is coming the nice part. Heating up the hot plate and cook these boards. But before of that, please let me see with the little boy what's going on, okay? Oh, I changed his nappy because he want to go sleep. So, this guy, let me find a cord, a power cord. Power cords around here. I have them here. Where are my power cords? Oh, are there. Are there. All right, guys. Sorry for a long break that I needed to change the nappy of my little boy. He said that he wants to go sleep. Zola Bud, good evening. Zola Bud, good evening. Right, we have power. And I don't want to put them straight away on the plate. You get two pieces of aluminum over here. You're gonna make them stand on this. And I want to put the LEDs on the sides where there's not too much heat to melt the plastic for the LEDs. Let's see if we can do both in the same times. There is no space. No space for two boards. We're gonna do one by one. So we're gonna do one by one. Here we go. Let's power on. Let's set up this one to 170. And let's see what's opening. Right, everything what we need to do is to wait now to see what's happening, the magic. Let me zoom on the board, like that we can see what's happening. Let's zoom on the board. Let's zoom on the board. Let's see what's happening. Right. Scene. We're gonna see what's happening now. Let's have a look what's happening now. So need a while to heat up. It's only now 60 degrees. Did you make that yourself, the heater? No, I bought it cheap. I think I spent on it only 40 pounds. I want to modify. I want to make it with an Arduino and with the control curve, because this one doesn't have curve. Just go straight away to that temperature. But I can do a project to install inside Arduino Uno with the LCD display, and to design with to have a curve. Yeah, they are good. Only that you need to be next to them like that. But if you do with Arduino, you can set up the curve of the melting point, and is doing the melting, and then is switching off alone. This one you need to be here to switch it off by yourself. Yeah, from AliExpress I got it. And I think it's going up to almost 400 degrees, something like that. Oh, I can see it starting melting. Starting melting. We can also give a look with our thermal camera to see what's going on there. The temperature that is there on the board. You can have a look the temperature on the board with the thermal camera. So that is starting melting, but not on the point that gonna start rising a bit the temperature. Let's have a look the temperature, what it says there. I think it's going above the temperature that it needs to measure. The reflection of the board is not, I can't see it, man. It's too hot there, but the camera went crazy. See, it's trying to see the temperature. It's going crazy. I need to go in the menu to see until which temperature I set up the camera to monitor. Anyway, let's have a look a bit on this. I think I need to increase the temperature because it's reached the maximum. Well, it's not melting yet proper the solder. See? I need to increase the temperature, so let me increase the temperature. 10 degrees more. It's going up more. 10 degrees more up. Sorry for my head if it's there in the middle. I'm just looking what is doing over there. Another 10 degrees more. I need more temperature here. It's first time to try rise it up from the plate, by the way. I always solder with the board straight away on the plate. Go more up in temperature. Until we see boiling the solder paste. And we see some smoke coming. Yeah, I was doing before like that. I was setting the board on the place. I wanted to see like that because sometimes if you put the board straight away on the plate, the heat is too much that broke the board, like making how people call it popcorn. So I just want to experiment, rise it up, what's going on, if it's doing something or not. If it's not working, I'm gonna set straight away on the plate. And let me see what's going on. I think I might need to do the same. The problem is I'm not keeping for a long time the solder paste because I'm buying only 10 cc. Because I know that the paste is going. So if you keep in the refrigerator, do you think it's we're gonna stay longer? JFix, what do you mean? If can I adjust the range on the camera? What do you mean? The range of. I don't get you, James. Yeah, I can see the first resistor. I think is already melting. The first resistor, I think, is already in a good way. Let me get ready some tweezers as well. This one. And this one, the long one. But I see one resistor, the second resistor is done. This and this is done. We're getting there, guys. First resistor, the LED, that one is done. We're getting there. And I think it's taking a bit longer time, rise it up, but I can say that it's working better. It's doing better because when I was putting the straight away on the plate, the solder paste was starting like bubbling and like boiling and was moving around the resistors and components. But looks like that is melting slowly. It's melting slowly and is doing a really great job. It's doing a great job. See, I have the first three resistors there are done already because are shiny the solder paste. The LEDs, this one is ready, this one not yet. But looks like they get ready without moving and boiling around. When I ramp up the temperature to 300 degrees, and let's see how it's going. Let's see. Let's see. Well, to help a bit, what do you think? To blow a bit with the heat, hot air on the top? Yeah, maybe because they are near to the aluminum riser. Yeah, that's why I can understand. So what do you think? Can I help with the hot air on the top a bit? Yeah, I might think also like that I can overheat the edges. It was an experiment, as I say. It's first time to try rise it up. So if it's not doing, oh, looks now also this one already soldered. This one too now. Let's see what is happening when we have another board over there. We're gonna try other option on the other board. Yeah, looks like all these resistors are done. I just need only the transistor, so maybe I can try to move the board and put the transistors on the middle, because always the middle is heating up more than the edges. Or I'm gonna do another option for the transistors, for the MOSFETs. I think I'm gonna lower now the temperature, and I'm gonna remove the risers, and I'm gonna put it straight away on the board. So let's go down to 150. Look, this one already start to melt also. I think I don't need. Bring it back up, and I wait a little bit longer. Bring it back, and I did, because look, the first transistor already melting. Because always in the middle is more temperature than in the edges. So that one is already made up. We are waiting for this one. We are waiting just for this one. It's taking long. Why? Told you, it's an experiment. First time. First time for me to try like that. Rise it up. So I cool down. Put the temperature down. Looks like now it starts melting also that one. Yeah, it's melting. It's melting the second one over here. I think we are. Done. Try to get it off from there. Put it over here to get cool. And we're gonna try the second board with the low temperature and put the board straight away on the plate. Yeah, I'm gonna try the second board straight away on the plate. Curve profile is too long. I was thinking it's better. Yeah. Yeah, he had right. I say it's first time, it's experiment. I can keep this board for me and I can build another one for the person who asked it for. Yeah, I'm gonna do like that. I'm gonna keep the low temperature and put straight away on the board. Put this one in the sides there. Gonna get the board. Gonna get the board. So now it's off. It's not on because I just put it in low temperature and the heating only does dissipate the heat that as before. So see, already smoky. Already smoky. Transistors getting, see, this is what I don't like straight away. They're moving. They're moving. That's what I don't like when I put straight away on the board. Let's get also the LED to get soldered. The LEDs get soldered. And I can remove it. Right, one. I get also this one. Second one. It looks like it's finished. Looks like it's finished also this one. Right. Can switch it off. So yeah, it was a trial with the risers, but maybe I need some other riser, not that much heat. Maybe just a little bit, just literally to don't touch the plate. Maybe that one what I need to do. Okay, now this one needs to cool down. The boards also, they need to cool down. And then we can give a clean. So let me get this one out of here. me get it out of here. And let's see what we can do. This is one board. This is the second board. And just for until they get cool, let's have a little beer as well. Okay, so we have Stefanio, good evening. We have Grass Puri, good evening. Dreams Peck, good evening. And the other ones I already. Cheers, 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 Stefan. Yeah, we can see definitely that the edges get a bit changed the colors on this one. That was Rised. And this one is okay. I say that's what I don't like when it's straight weight on the plate. Have you seen this MOSFET how start moving around? So maybe I need to make some riser, but not that much high. Yeah. Yeah. You have right, Charles mode. Another bottle. I don't have. I have only this one. I look in the fridge. The fridge doesn't have any more beer. Have food, but not beer. No problem. I can keep this one for me. And I can build another one. Definitely. Because whatever is get cooked there is just the silk. The coated silk. Definitely. All right. What I have to do? I have to do something because that power supply is busted and I need to change the capacitor. And I don't have capacitor of 400 volts, 47 microfarads. I'm gonna stress a bit that one to generate me the power that I need for my microscope. I don't have other option for tonight. I need to go AliExpress because I need to order also a few other things, and I'm gonna add also these capacitors. So only that one I can do now. A quick swap of the power supplies. Gonna overstress a bit this one because it's only 2 amps and I need 5. And for tonight, it is what it is. We don't have any other option. Tonight, this is the option, just to swap the power supply and overstress it a bit until I get the other one fixed. This one. All right. Let me just put this one back down. Okay. Check the rights. Yeah, they're working. This one is a repair. I'm gonna put it on the box there. Let's have a look under the microscope how they look, the soldering. Make sure they looks good. Let's make sure they looks good. What's that? Right. This one is the first one. You need to clean around that MOSFETs, but the soldering is nice. Resistors, nice. LED, nice. Let's see the other one. That one was the Rised one. This one, the one that I put straight away on the plate. Look good. Look good. And the LEDs look good. Oh, maybe you see over expose it. I need to do like that, and I need to do like that. Yeah, they're looking good. The solder looking good. Yeah, looking very nice, the solder. Looking good. Solder here also looking good. There is a bulb over there. A blob of solder over there. This one can be good for reballing chips. Get the right size. It's looking good. The 20K looking good. And the LEDs looking good. Right. Right, let's try to clean a bit. Let's try to clean them a bit. Yeah. Oh. It should look nice. Yeah, so that experiment didn't went too much well. Maybe it's going well if the riser doesn't have any contact with the heating bed. If the riser doesn't get in the contact with the heating bed, then will not warm up too much the edges, right? Grandpa's Bench, good evening. So the version 1, I have here one build it. So you have a switch that you can, because maybe someone, they get the beeping will gonna be like bothering them, and I add a switch that you can switch it off if you don't like the beeping. Then instead of this paid connector here that was very hard to solder, melting also the plastic, I add only the screw mount bananas. Then I can see here I had a place also for some diodes, which when I was testing on the breadboard, powering all the system with the same power supply, rather than have a battery that power all the device, and then you come with the second power supply that comes through here and goes up, the one with the lots of amps that you're looking for the short. Looks like the diodes. No, looks like the MOSFETs doesn't like when the ground is coming from this one and is not coming from this side, and they don't switch off anymore. It's like continuously on. So that's why on the second version I eliminate the diodes over there. And right, now it's time to do through hole components, everything over here. The cleaning looking good. I can try to let me do also a testing. So give me a second.
Thanks for the sub.
Oh, thank you so much, Carlos Pedrin. Really appreciate that. Let me just do something, guys, because I want to test a few things before I'm going to solder the next step. So we go in continuity mode. Right, we have the multimeter there because I want to check on continuity mode something. Right, we are in continuity mode. I want to make sure that the solder paste under the MOSFET didn't breach the pins. Make sure that I don't have any short between them. So we don't have. Then this needs to beep, which is going good. And this needs to beep. And this too, they needs to beep. That's correct. Then the resistor from here needs to beep somewhere there, which is good. This one as well from here needs to beep over there. From here needs to beep to the gate. And why is not beeping? What's going on? Why is not beeping? Oh, James, I really appreciate that. So we have that. So that's beeping. That's beeping, and the other side is the ground. So we need to poke it with the ground over here. Where is the ground? Yeah, because this one is pull down resistor for the gate MOSFET. That's the pull down resistor for the gate MOSFET. So this one is to the ground. So this means to beep with the G and D over there. This one needs to beep with the gate of the MOSFET, yeah. And needs to beep also with the driver, yeah. Then resistors. They should be pull down resistors. And they're looking great. This one, see, it's lighting the LED. I hope that you can see it on the camera. And this one is lighting up the other LED, the green one. You can see it on the camera. Or shall I need to zoom in more? Let's zoom in more. Something like that. Let's change the thing over here. Yes. And from ground to here to the LED needs to light up the LED. I can see it's lighting up the red. Lights up the green. Same the other one. So from the ground to here, good. And to here is good. Good.
Thanks for the sub.
Ah, this one lights up the LEDs, yeah. And these ones, they need to go to the buttons. That's good. And needs to go to the controller over there. Same like this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and that's it. So everything looking good. So we can carry on to solder the through hole components. Right? Through hole components. So let's get to the through hole components. All right. So we need this, guys. We need this. We need this. Tight a bit there. And we need the box with stuff, right? With all the parts that we need. Right. Need the box with the parts we need. Okay, so we're gonna need 2 of the buzzers. PCDD Repair, good evening, how are you? We need buzzers, 2 of them. Then we need 2 of these ones, the controllers, 1 and 2. Then what else we need? Then we need 12 buttons. 12 buttons. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 buttons. We need 2 battery chargers. We need some jumper pins. And we need the switches. But before switches, we need 4 of these guys. 2 red and 2 blue, black, actually 4, 8. So that's 1. I feel it's overexposed, right? What's the best one to keep? This one is the best for me. So how many we are? Because this chat is not showing me here how many we are here in chat. Someone can tell me the number, will be great. I can't see anywhere the number. Bună seara, Lucian. Good evening, Lucian. Am gândit să fac astea pentru că n-am avut chef să deschid niciun laptop în seara asta. Sorry, I speak with my language to Lucian. I hope you don't mind. Bun, nu stai așa că I need these guys. I need also these ones. 4. 8 and 8 washers. 8 washers. Let me get the 8 washers out from here. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we need the switches, on-off switches, which are not in this box. I need a different box. Let me get also the switches here. Because the switches are in a different box. Switches are in this box. That's what I remember from last time. Yeah, switches are here. So which one I need? I need these ones. I need 4 switches. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 switches. All right. Right, everything is here, so we just need to fire the soldering station and solder everything in place. But before that, cheers guys, let's have another. Aha, Stefan, also you are understanding. Right, this guy, and this guy. Turn it on. And let's start with the switches first. Start with the switches first. They are great over there. Let me know if you want more zoom in or something else. Just let me know. Let me know, guys, if you want a little zoom in or it's fine for you like that. Little bit. Okay, let's zoom a little bit. Right. Maybe I can try to hit this button once. Let's start with the buttons. Buttons ready. Right, the next gonna go the switches. And with the switches I need to go in this way, so hold it underneath. Try to solder the middle point. Make sure it stay flat. The same with the next switch. Go there, holding from the bottom. Solder the center pin. Right. Check if it's flat. And then finish soldering. because it's the big part of the button. I need to increase the temperature. It's the big part of the button. Need a bit more temperature. But this one are those anchor points that the button hold in place. Oh, now I can get lower back and put on this position and solder these points over there. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The buttons are done. Working nice. Still need to find that battery connector, so I don't remember where I have them now. That's the problem. I really don't have any clue where I have them now. I really don't have any clue where are they now. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. I really don't have any clue, man. Connector for the battery. Where are you now? Where are you now? Sorry guys, I need to go to some boxes. I need to go to some boxes to find the connectors for the batteries. I have everything spreading. I found something, but not what I. This one is the one with wires. I don't want the one with wires. I want the one that is on a PCB. PCB mount. I want the ones here. Not. Give me a second, guys, to find the connectors for the batteries. I really don't have any clue where are they. I really don't have any clue where are they. Oh, which one? Where I put them last time? Where I put them last time? When you have million boxes, it's hard to find them, you know. It's moving a bit the camera. Sorry guys, it's because the camera bracket is mounted here where I have these boxes. Here we go. Found it. Found it. Found it. Right. Found it, man. What happened? It goes zoom out by itself. Yeah, battery connector, my precious. Found it, found it, found it. I need 2 of these ones. Two of these. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's the battery. We make sure it's the one, not because you know there is also all the way around, and the positive it will gonna be in the other side. So definitely this one goes here, and it's going like that. So yeah, negative and positive. Yeah, it's correct one. Or is the correct one? If we are in this size, let's carry on with the next bits and pieces. Sorry guys, my phone is ringing. Right, so I say let's put the battery charger. For battery charger I need a tool from that drawer. Where are you, my tool? Right, because I need to get 4 of those ones. Right, battery connector, you are in this side. So should be these ones dropping in there. Just a second guys, I heard a voice from my little boy. He must be dreaming very nice because he's sleeping, but he was like talking with someone. He must talking with someone on his dream. Because definitely he's sleeping. All right. Let's solder the pins. Also the end one. Then gonna make him stay straight over here. So he needs this one hit up to stay straight over there. Bit of second guys, because I need to make sure this one aligns the pin straight on the bottom. So that's straight. And that's straight too. Right. They straight, yeah. Now, I'm gonna be nice to have something to put underneath over there. Give me the spacing. Yeah. Solder also the middle pins. This one needs a bit touch. And now we need to go underneath. holding one finger, give one point of solder over there, right. Then we are adjusting to stay on the right position. And now we can solder all of the other ones. This is the ground plate, more temperature. More temperature for the ground plate. There we go, the charger is there. We need to solder the microcontroller now. To solder the microcontroller, need to be a bit on this side. This is the microcontroller. Let's get them out from the bag. But now you know what's the problem. I ran out of USB cables. Oh no. I will not be able to program on a stream. Because I don't have. I put on the cart already a few of them to order from AliExpress. Because my little boy is a master on breaking the cables. It's an Arduino Nano, it's not a ESP32. It's an Arduino Nano. It's a Nano. For this device, gadget, I don't have that performance microcontroller, the ESP32. A Nano do perfect. Because you just need to increase the frequency of the pulsing and decreasing the frequency of the pulsing, increasing the frequency of the off time, and decreasing the frequency from the off time. So that's all what it needs to do. So it's no point using a ESP32. If it was something with the Bluetooth or connection with the computer, yeah, definitely I'm gonna go with that version. I need to think. Maybe I can do something that can display on the computer whatever it's doing, right? So in that case, we can use an ESP32, write the code, make a code for the computer, and it's much easier, right? Like that you can also display on the OBS. Maybe I should come with something like that device that can show on the OBS. I need to see, I have one cable there with the, because you know, my little boy tablet is USB charger. So until now he destroyed me maybe more than 10 cables. Because I put the cable to charge, and while he's playing, he's moving around the connector and the cable get busted. So that's why I ran out of the USB-C cables. And I had a spare one, which I'm using to power the because the camera, new camera, has a USB-C for powering, and then another USB-C for connecting to the computer. So it's not getting power from the same USB that connect to the computer. And I have one there, one cable with him, a USB-C quite long. I'm gonna see if he's doing also the communication or he's doing only power. I'm not sure. So I need to check on that. Okay, this one is alright. So I need to do like that to solder just 4 corner pins. So we go with this one over here. Why we are holding from behind the board? We are going with this corner over here. We're going with this corner and with this corner. Right. And now we can solder all the pins. The injection tool doesn't have to be that complicated. It has to do exactly what it does now. Yeah, but as I said, the things that you can adjust the period time between on and off the MOSFET, that allows you to adjust the pulse frequency adequate to the thickness of the boards, because not all the boards they're taking the same heat. There is thicker, there is less thicker, and then also depend of which component might need to get hot. So that's why it allows you that is give you that possibility that you can play with the frequency in order that you select the right frequency in order that you see pulsing something on the board. Let's get also this Arduino here on the board. Actually, I might can program, because while I show you my programmer, the camera can be off and I can nick a cable from the camera. Yeah, I can do that. We will see when we reach to the point of programming the microcontroller, the right program. And the last pin. Right, let's get chop it. I'm gonna might do a retouch on this one because the pins they were really long and the solder block they was really big. I need a bit of flux. Have nice joints over there. Right. Next is the buzzer. To put the buzzer over there. Right. That's the buzzer. Positive and negative. This one we do the same. Hold underneath with one finger. Solder. All right. Chips. Which chips? Ah, hello, chips. Good evening. And the laptop died in front of me. I was turning it on after a few weeks. I turned it on for 5 minutes and then went out. I was already getting repaired. Oh no. Yeah, have a good evening, Pitco. See you later. Right, let's now solder the battery connector. Battery connector over there, which comes from the other side. Come from the other side. Solder in place one pin while I'm holding. Then I'm looking because see how it's twisted. And now I'm gonna adjust it. See, now it's better. It's in square. It's in square. I don't know where my camera is focusing. I don't know. It's focusing to what? It's focusing to the board. It's focusing to this one. I think it's focusing. That one is the most in the focus, right? I need to understand how to tweak around this camera because it's a new one in order to make it focus in what you need to focus. I have one button that is not flush, this one. I need to push it in. Now it's flush. I have another one, this one is not flush. Could be new. Yeah, now it's good. Right, so this one should be done. I'm gonna put aside because I'm gonna clean them in the same times, both of them. Let's get also this one ready. Is it this one? Oh, this way, yeah, this way. Let's get also this one ready. And same, starting with the buttons. And then with the switches on and off. Yeah. Who else is over here that I don't say hello or good night or good evening or good morning, depending which side of the world you are? Noapte bună, Stefan. Good night, Stefan. Yeah, for you it's very late over there, man. It's already here 10:30. There, if you are in that country, there is 1 o'clock already. Yeah, that's late. Lucian, are you working tonight or you are at home? Huh? Are you working? Right. So I need to hold them in place. Make sure it stays flat. This one need a bit that side. Push it in. No, it's correct. This one is. Can you fall down? Correct, right? Both of them correct. Postać така се да plecla som, dimineața plec la târg și mai fac ceva achiziții, câteva chilipiruri. Bun. Good night, Lucian. We're gonna catch you later. Also me, I think I'm gonna only get this one soldered, everything ready, and then programming and how they function. You can see my previous video. There you have when I program them and test them and working. So if you want to see, because I think I'm gonna just finish also me soldering and I'm gonna leave it like that for tonight. Because my wife, she need also to come in a minute home. And we need to go also us in the bed. Because I feel tired today. We was a bit busy doing some grocery shoppings and stuff like that. Actually, I was chatting with James. I was telling him that I'm even not feeling in too much good mood to stream. But then I say, oh my God, these guys that send me the emails about this gadget that they wanted. And I say, at least I have everything already here, because I already told him in an email that I don't have nothing available because I'm waiting for parts, for PCBs, for these beats, for the microcontrollers, like everything. I don't have nothing in stock, so I needed to reorder. So good night, Lucian, and have a good weekend too. A good Sunday tomorrow. Yeah, so that's why I think I'm gonna just finish soldering everything here in place, and I'm gonna program them and test them by myself. I say, if you want to see, if you know and see how this working, go through my all other live streams, and you're gonna see the title of building up this one. So when you're gonna see this, the building up the previous one, the version one, which is this one, that, as I said, the difference between this one and this one is just that I add the second switch here, because I heard that some people that I give them already the version one and they are using them, some of them, they told me that it's a bit louder, the buzzer, and can be like disturbing. And I say, okay, you can take it off and you don't have a buzzer, but the board is still working how should, so doesn't do nothing change if you take it off. But for those people that they want to hear the beep, then and scan the board when it's the beeping, to understand when is to visualize when it's the beeping on. In that moment, something should flash, because it's flashing and switching on and off is like a, like a flasher. And you scan the board to look for the short component. So I say, oh, let me add a switch like that. Someone, maybe they don't like the buzzer and can switch off the buzzer, but maybe someone like the buzzer and can have the buzzer on. So I add the switch, and here it should be 2 diodes, and I take them off because it's not working when this one is powered separately, and then you want to switch your bench power supply, the input here, and the output that goes to the motherboard. The MOSFETs doesn't like the diodes. They stay always on. So here I get the solution, soldering a wire, a calibrated wire. And on the version 2, see, I eliminate those ones. So now the wiring is on the PCB traces. But I say, there is the same program that run, and everything is exactly the same like the version 1. Only this small modification I bring to it. So next, I say, should be the power supply. Actually, it's the power supply, because it's doing booster for one cell to boost it up to 5 volts, because one cell has 3.7, 4.2 maximum. So it's boost as a booster voltage over here. So it has a charger. So this is the charger controller. It's charged the battery, and then the other chip over there is with this coil. and with this adjuster trim pot, it's the boosting circuit. So actually this is the power supply, because this one is powering the microcontroller, not the battery straight away. So the battery is connected only to this one, and from this one then the power goes to the switch to turn it on and off, and from the switch goes to the microcontroller. Microcontroller control the gates of these ones, and then it's coming the positive and negative from your bench power supply here, that we're going to be switching between drain and source, and to have the output over here. So that's the how it works. That's the concept behind of this one, how it actually works. So same process on the second one. So that's why I'm building two, because two people already they want them. So I get two now, and then I have time to build the other ones. So let's keep it on the right place. So that one. And now I need to turn it a bit. And I said that this one is the right spacer to have it underneath. Try to solder the other pin. I'm gonna have a look to make sure it's straight. See, this pin is not straight, so I need to straighten it. The other one also needs to be straightened. Now that they're straight, I can turn over to solder the other side. When I secure it in place, I can finish everything. That's one pin. Now let's put it on the right position. That's perfect there. And what else also I modified to the version 2, I add some holes here that can be mounted on a case if you might want a case, or you can just screw in some screws just to have feet to stay flat on the table. Because see, this one doesn't have any kind of holes to stay flat on the table, and is lying on his battery. So also that one I bring a modification to the second PCB. Right, next one should be the Arduino. Is anyone still watching, or everyone goes already to sleep? Just to make sure if someone's still here, otherwise I'm gonna switch off the stream and finish them by myself. I have just a little bit of beer. And yeah, tell me, anyone is still here? Guys, anyone is still here? Just let me know, because if no, we're gonna say goodnight to everyone and gonna finish on my own this one. I'm gonna finish on my own here. Huh? Anyone? All right, let me finish also this Arduino and I'm gonna finish the stream once I finish also this board. Just few bits of soldering more and that's it. So let's get these ones. BAFTA. Chips. So are you speaking my language too? Atunci zic noapte bună. Dacă mi-ai zis baftă pentru că vrei să pleci, bun, o noapte bună. Zis baftă lui Lucian, că nu am apucat. Zis baftă lui Lucian. Let's get the corners in, because if I don't do the corners, we're gonna fall off this one. So I have one finger that hold underneath, and with the other two fingers feeding in the solder wire. Actually, I wanted to do a stream trying to fix a laptop, but was not feeling in the mood. And then I say, oh, let me do these two modules, because like that I can let know the two guys that are ready, and if they want to arrange a shipping, just to let me know which kind of shipping they want, trucking, no trucking, and then we can get this one shipped to them. And I say, let me try to do in a live stream. If someone join, so good. If someone doesn't join, I'm gonna live stream on my own, no problem. But I'm gonna get this building on. Oh, a bridge. A bridge, a bridge. I'm getting tired, that's why. Was a bridge on 2 pins there. Now it's no more. It was bridge those 2 pins. There's no more. Okay, so if we are here, let's get this one shorter. This one shorter. Shorten also the one from the power supply. Let's do the same, put some flux and make this one looking nicer. Make them looking nicer. Just a little bit heating up. Little bit heating up. Make them nice, shiny and round. Right, starting with that one there. Next one. This one, doing this process, we're gonna look nice, shiny and round. After you chop the lid, you put some flux and you go through all of them. They look round, nice and shiny solder joints. That's the way why I'm doing this. I'm gonna show you in a closer look when I finish this one how they look more shiny and more rounded. So have a look, because this one, I done it before. So with the camera to focus on this board, please. And see the bulbs look rounded and shiny. They look nice. Then next one is the buzzer. Next one we have the buzzer. Is this the positive? Positive and negative. good. Switch is working, those one working. Now let's put the battery connector. Battery connector. We do the same. Holding. We solder one pin only to secure it in place. You see, you cannot see it, and it's going to be not aligned. Then you heat up, you align it a little bit more. Once it's aligned perfectly, like that, you can finalize and solder also the other pin. And shorten the pins. And finish the job. Calculus găsesc greu piese pentru laptopuri în caz de unde ai de pe plăci dăunătoare. No, it's not that's the problem that you find hard, the chips. If it's those ones that they needs to be programmed and something like that, at least if you take from the same kind of motherboard, it's already programmed with the right program inside. But if you think about MOSFETs or this one, yeah, it's easy from AliExpress, it's costing nothing. But from AliExpress, are you not sure that if are proper the original one, and they might end up very easy to blown straight away when they're working hard. For me, the best place where I was buying genuine parts, it was Moser. And Moser, it's also delivering free of charge, only that you need to do an X amount of order. So if, let's say, you order on a total amount of £50, you have a free shipping. But if you go just to order a components that costing only £5, you're gonna pay a £27 shipping, because they are delivering only with the DPD, I believe, or another one there is, I don't know. Only with those courier that they are secure, I'm sure that they are doing the great job, and the delivery will gonna reach to the customer, but it's costing. So yeah, the unique thing is that Mouser, it's nice to order. You get a lots of parts, whatever you want. Make an order of £50. You have free shipping included on that, and you are sure that you receive the order at home. But if you just go to order only one component, no, it's not worth. It's not worth to go to Mouser. Like last time when I was doing, I was trying to repair that. At the end, yeah, we know that the GPU was burned out. I ordered from AliExpress, cost me only £3. Look, MOSFETs for that laptop are here. Three MOSFETs, because it was 3 different MOSFETs. Exactly the same number that they need there, the PK618. Then it was another MOSFET, the name is there, I don't go now to church. And it was an AOE, I believe, or IOV63. AliExpress, cheap, no need the problem. When it's about the MOSFETs and about capacitor or resistors or whatever, yeah, you can find everything what I've seen. This box is AliExpress. Capacitors, LEDs, small transistors, diodes. It's not hard to get one, but I say, when you get to those kind of chips, like BQ chips that there is a program inside, when you get to EC chips that they need a program inside, if you get it from exactly identical board, you get the chip already programmed and you swap it. But otherwise, you can also get a blank chip, but good luck to program them. I don't have a programmer for AC chips. I don't have a programmer for those. I just have a small programmer to program BIOS chips. That's it. I don't have programmer for EC chips and stuff like that. So yeah, it's not hard to find them if you don't have a donor board. But I say, when you got them new, those chips are blank. They don't have any program inside and don't have nothing. So you need to find the right program from that right motherboard to have the programmer chip. So it's another chip that connect to computer and you flash through the computer the program in that chip. So that's why it's much easier if you have identical board and you know that the EC chip, for example, we are talking about the EC chip. If you know that EC chip in this, let's see, these are the boards. Here I have defective one and here is a good one. If are the same, I'm sure that EC chip here has the right program inside. I need just to desolder and solder on this one. That's how it works for donor board. That's much easy. But I say, if you go to MOSFETs on this one, yeah, you don't need donor boards. You can buy them. You can buy them. But I say, if you want properly to make sure are genuine, you make a list with more stuff that you might need, and you go to Mouser. You set up an order at around £50, that's what I know. Last time when I was ordering from Mouser, around £50 I needed to make a minimum order to have a free shipping. Because I was doing a big list with things that I need, like capacitor, resistor, transistor, MOSFETs, ICs. I was placing the order with everything what I needed, and I have them there in the boxes. So negative input, negative output. Positive input. Positive output. Same here. Negative. Negative. Positive. And positive. Okay. So guys, I think I'm gonna finish here because let me read. I understand I'll have to try it myself because I made a mistake on my laptop and see what's broken and what's not. That I accidentally put 12 volts on the normal USB board. Oh. So first thing, what you broke in the laptop is the USB controller chip. That one is not, I don't think so, is a chip that needs to have a program inside. But if it's go further away, that 12 volts, I might get a hit also the EC chip, about the one that we was talking, because the EC chip is talking to the USB. So don't know how are the chances to get there, but might be hit also the EC chip with 12 volts. But the first thing what is it's might can happen is the USB controller chip, because you have USB controller chips, and after the USB controller chips, those are communicate with the EC chip. Well, everything what I need to do in this one is just to program the microcontrollers, adjust the trim port to make 5 volts for the output, put the battery and working. I say, and if you want this to see this process, I have another video, same a live stream, when I build the version 1 for people that they are already using, and it's the same process now what I have to do to adjust the potentiometer to have 5 volts on the output, programming the chip, and that's it. Everything it will gonna be good. So I really appreciate all of you that watched my stream. I'm gonna say good night to everyone, and see you next time. Bye bye. 3, 2, 1.